Hi, everybody. We are back once again for Chapter 19 of Sanguine Dominion, our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle here. We were gone for one extra week, so we missed you. But it's really, really good to be back. We will give you all a little recap on the end of last session. The former Prince Strathcona had been in pretty dire straits, left torpid and in a state of sort of hot potato manipulation from several parties within the city. Finally, being reclaimed and brought back into the political sphere of Calgary by a very unsuspecting individual, that being Lydia, the former constable of the Anarch movement within Calgary. The prince put a get-together forward to the Anarchs of Calgary, specifically the Baron Trevor LePage, Lupe, December, Deacon, Tex, and Uptown. Those in attendance were told that things would be coming back under control, that the prince was restructuring his court, finding new primogen to fill slots, bringing in folks from outside of the city, and completely repopulating his half of the domain. Now, this ended rather tense, with a very non-traditional peace offering, that being the sire of Lupe, one Liam Claret. And it would have seemed that Liam Claret had been used and abused. He had been put to task in outing and combating a Sabbat incursion within Calgary at the behest of Duncan Howley, the Nosferatu primogen. It was there that we left off, with Liam collapsing on the ground in front of Lupe and the prince, more or less, calling things to a bit of a close. So there we stand at the very top of Calgary Tower, sort of in shock that the prince is back, coming to a stark realization that although the death of the prince was a complication, to be sure, him coming back is another one to be navigated. But I think the very first thing that we're going to start the session with is, can I please get everyone to make a wits and awareness? For those of you that are Auspex users, you may use Sense the Unseen.
Sense the Unseen or Heightened Senses?
I said Sense the Unseen.
Noted.
3 successes? Okay.
When you say we can use Sense the Unseen, do you mean we add a dot for that ability, or just full?
No, you can use the test pool for that if you would like and get a different result.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
2 successes? Okay. Are you using Sense the Unseen, December?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. 3 successes from Deacon. That Sense the Unseen. Okay.
No, that's Wits and Awareness.
Gotcha.
2 for me on Sense the Unseen.
Okay.
It only matters if you get a 1 on a hunger die, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
because I got 4 ones, but none of them were on hunger dice.
Lupe, as you hold up Liam as he sort of collapses into a semi-torpor in your arms, you're looking aghast at the state of him, missing the eye and missing the hand, the scars and ragged wounds that are across his body that have yet to have the chance to heal, perhaps from lack of blood or the fact that the wounds were caused by more supernal forces like claws or fire. But the first thing that you feel looking at him isn't the horror, it's not the guilt, it's not the worry. The first thing that you feel is fear as you hear in your ears and you feel in your chest that same incredibly powerful heartbeat. Once it was distant, and now it feels as if that distant heartbeat is right in your ear, and it sends a chill through your spine. And that thing, that connection, that line that you had felt between you and Liam, it feels very tenuous. It feels thin. And you have just a few moments of respite before it thumps again. And then it thumps again. And you start to hear a rush of blood in your ears. And with that awareness check being as successful as you had it, I would like you to also make an intelligence plus occult. The 2s across the board from December and from Uptown, unfortunately, bring no results, as well as the 2 from Deacon. 3 from Deacon. Oh, you also got 3? Okay, you get a different result, but there is a result for you.
Okay, so I have 3 successes.
3
but
successes.
One of my hunger die is a skull.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it's a critical or you failed the roll completely, you're okay. So you recognize that this room, the rooftop, is suddenly being incredibly encroached on by something spiritual. You are well aware of the powers of blood sorcery. You are very in tune with the occult and the magics of the Sedite clan, and recently beyond those of the Tremere specifically. But this feels darker. This is not magic that comes from the blood. This is not magic that comes from the force of will of a kindred. This is from somewhere else. It feels cold. You feel that chill in your spine as if you were mortal again and there was a hand as cold as ice wrapping around your innards. It is insidious, and you feel like there's someone looking over your shoulder. I would like you to hold on to that information as I feed Deacon his. Deacon, you are so very familiar with the powers of the La Sombra. You understand Oblivion. You know what people like Raton Brie and the Father are capable of. Father Giordano, on more than one occasion, has come to you offering these sorts of powers, putting them on display, and each time you feel like you're sweating. You feel as if you're looking into something that could finally kill you. Pull your soul out of your body. You have almost a religious fear inside of you as a deeply unreligious man. You feel that prickle on the back of your neck, that familiar fear. And then your very discerning gaze starts shooting to corners. You start looking under tables. You look into the shadowed places of the room. And you see the shadows lengthening. And you feel the darkness creeping in. I will ask Lupe what their reaction is first.
I think feeling the heartbeat, she starts clutching her chest and she goes, somebody is here. Something is here. And I think she's going to take a defensive position. She's still holding Liam, but she's ready for whatever it is.
Okay. You clutch to Liam. You start backing towards the door, can I assume?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
The prince will speak up. He looks around. Huh. Well, it would seem as if our little meeting is being watched. I think it's time for me to leave. And Deacon, what do you do?
Jesus. I know Ian isn't here, but I want Texas to be a part of this because I'm going to give him a kick-ass moment anyway.
Sure.
I say, Texas, make a door.
Yeah.
Better yet, Texas, juggernaut.
I think we can definitely. Okay. I'm about to narrate some stuff for our missing player. And it will very likely kick off the rest of this event. Texas gives you a curt nod and looks towards the closest wall, the thinnest point. He crosses his arms across his chest. He lowers his head, and he very much blasts through a wall, leading through into the hallway in which the elevator and the access way out of the Calgary Tower is contained. The quickest point of egress. As Texas is breaching the wall, a very large set of tentacles, black, thick, inky, and disastrously shaped, grab onto his shadow. And you see not Texas, but Texas's shadow get yanked in a direction, Texas following. You hear the shouts of conflict coming from out in the hall. And then, if you would like, you can make wits and awareness, sense the unseen checks. But Lydia and the prince have disappeared.
I'd like to do wits and or sense the unseen again if I have the opportunity.
Yeah, feel free.
Okay.
I only got one with the
sense the unseen. Okay. Yeah, for sure. December? Would you like to make a sense the unseen check?
Yeah, I feel like she's internally freaking out, so she hesitated, but then followed through.
Okay.
Tapped back in.
Yeah.
8 with a messy critical, Aaron.
Okay.
That was worth it. I spent a willpower.
Okay.
Check if I get there. Ooh, no, I don't. Okay, so that is 6 successes.
6 successes. Both of you see the prince and Lydia. Neither of them are hidden from your sight, and you see these shadowy outlines that shape around their body, this obfuscation of the mind. And you see them rushing out the hole that Texas had made and heading towards the elevator. Trevor looks to Lupe and then looks to the hole in the wall, looks to the growing shadows, and he closes his eyes and he takes a very deep breath. They're also on the roof. I think you all have to go. And you see light start to stretch in long lines around him, a warping of sound coming from the echoes of his voice. You see a distortion of his frame, and then he's gone. As
December,
go ahead.
I'll just say December calls out elevator, because if we can make it in the same timing as the other two, we can also take it.
Deacon is going whichever direction. He just saw Texas getting yanked.
There is a moment that you all share as you hear the chaos out in the hallway, as the echoing, stretched sounds from Trevor fade away, where you all sort of start moving and getting into action, and then there is a very terrible crash. The glass that separates the open air from the interior of Calgary Tower shatters. And you see a large, perhaps 8.5 feet tall, absolute horror. 4 arms, 4 legs, a bony rib cage, horny spikes along the forearms, spikes protruding from the knees, spiraling horns coming from the head, a third eye in the middle of the forehead, blood red. At their side, on either side, are a man dressed completely in black, hood over his head, face completely flayed. No skin, no bone, entirely absent of flesh, an empty skull, besides eyes that are bloodshot and staring death at you, shadows pouring from their cloak, their hands, warping in strange directions, and there is one familiar figure. December's former lover, Alex, stands there, triumphant, wearing ceremonial robes with runes covering the cuffs in a crimson red, their robes themselves completely white, wearing a body-conforming set of leather armor and some sort of scepter, a rod that is covered in similar runes with a very large symbol at the head of it that is carved out of pure gemstone. I am going to ask for initiative now.
Before we get into that, am I able to look at this thing, or am I not facing in that direction?
You can absolutely look at the thing, yes.
Okay. Intelligence occult?
Yeah, please.
I cannot remember what is initiative rolls.
Initiative
and
is dexterity
dexterity.
plus
Wits
dex
and
plus
dexterity.
wits. Just
And you
those
don't
four.
roll anything unless you have the same as somebody else.
Yeah.
So I just have.
Yeah, or you
5.
can just acquiesce. That's also always an option.
Mm-hmm. I got 7, Aaron.
You have 7? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 on identifying the rod thing.
I'll get the initiative track and then I'll give you the answer to that. But 7 successes, you said?
Maybe.
Lupe? You got 7 successes?
No, I got 2.
No,
the
Count
scepter
has
thing.
7 for initiative.
I have 7 for initiative.
7 for initiative, okay. Lupe, your initiative is...
Motherfucker.
Sorry, I have to roll. Give me a sec. Somebody else go.
Okay,
Do you have
December.
rolls or just a combination?
Mine is 4.
4.
But I'm pretty sure Lupe's is 4 or 5, right?
Lupe, you don't roll for initiative. It's just that your dex plus your wits. The combination of the scores.
Oh, then it's always the same, right?
Yes.
5.
Gotcha.
Mine is also 5.
You can 5. Okay. Can I get a single D10 roll from Lupe and Deacon?
Yep. I got a 6.
3.
Okay. Uptown, you're first. But I will give the. I'm going to give Lupe the information about the rod first. You said you rolled 2
Yeah, go
successes on it.
Yes.
It is very clearly a source of blood. You're looking at the runes seem to be perfunctory. They actually don't serve a real purpose besides being flashy and perhaps holding religious symbology for the wielder. But the gemstone at the very top, you can tell, contains a non-insubstantial amount of blood within it and could be tapped for that purpose throughout the combat here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Uptown, you're on deck. And then it's Lupe after Uptown.
Uptown got a messy critical
Okay.
on his Auspex test just now, so I'm going to lean into that,
Sure.
and I'm going to succumb to the clan compulsion of the Malkavians, which
All right.
is delusion. Until the end of the scene, I suffer a 2 dice penalty on certain rolls.
Okay.
However, because I now have the low clan lore sheet, when I'm using my Bane as a weapon in some way, I gain an automatic success on the roll. I want to raise my finger and point out the window behind these folks that have just shown up. And I'm going to say, he had the Lord's own sanctity, he had the Lord's own purity, and when he showed that he had the Lord's spirit as well and hungered for the knowledge that was his birthright, he was banished from Eden forever. And I'm just like just fully crazy in this moment, pointing out the window past them.
Absolutely.
Do they look where I'm pointing? And if you need me to make a manipulation roll, I will.
We're going to go manipulation and subterfuge.
Subterfuge?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gain an automatic success.
Yep.
My manipulation, and I'm at manipulation is one of the rolls I'm at a negative on.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately. So that's it. I'm gonna rouse the blood. I succeed. Worth it. Messy critical, 4 successes.
4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 that look behind them are the dark-robed, hooded figure and December's ex-lover, Alex.
Not the big one in the middle?
Does not move an inch.
Okay. Then if I can do it in the same turn, I'm also going to activate an obfuscate power while they're looking away.
Yeah, absolutely.
This has literally made you look, and now I can use obfuscate.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, against at least 2 of them. Are you using Cloak the Gatherer, or?
You know I am.
Okay.
I look at everyone else who's gathered, and I go, shh. And I activate Cloak the Gathering. So I need to make 2 rouse checks for that. Gotta get a little hungrier. And it will be Wits and Obfuscate, so I will take the penalty as well. So just that, Wits, and then Obfuscate. 5. Arouse the blood. Fine there. Oy. Spending a willpower.
No, I'm now regretting not adding flashbangs and smoke grenades to the list earlier because I was like, nah, maybe that's too much, and everyone was saying no.
I mean, they're illegal,
6.
but
that is
so
6
is a lot of
successes.
what I have. What I would have
successes.
Yeah, obfuscate for Cloak the Gathering to apply unseen passage to my coterie members.
So, you have to assume that you are unseen, but you will not actually know.
And then the last thing I do is very quickly point at the door to all of you who can still see me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think to sort of push it home, Lupe, December, and Deacon, you all feel a cold sort of wash come over you. Being cloaked is not the most comfortable thing in the world. It's essentially being scrubbed from the mind's eye of all of the individuals around, and that is a mental process. So you feel a little absent. You feel almost as if you are here but not.
I also have gained a second clan bane, which is unnatural manifestations. Using a discipline power, mortals would be completely and utterly freaked out right now. Even for you, you can tell something's different about it.
It's a little
From
intense. It's a little off. Okay. Lupe, you're on deck.
So I'm aware that I'm hidden now.
You are familiar enough with Obfuscate, having hung out around Longtooth and Uptown for long enough to know that the large individual that is in front of you, the monstrous one, can see you. Did not look away, has maintained eye contact. The 2 that are flanking that one, likely that they can't see you. Uptown is good at what he does.
Regardless, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick him up and head out, and if I need to roll stealth for that, I will.
Yeah, if I could get it, I would love a dexterity plus stealth.
Dexterity. Plus stealth. Okay, that's not bad. 3 successes.
3 successes? Okay.
Yep.
You start darting between the tables and the chairs, the benches, and the little pieces of decor that speckle the restaurant that is at the top of Calgary Tower, and you dart out of the room. After Lupe, the individual that is wearing the cultist robes, Alex, the former lover of December, they let their eyes roll back into their head, and they look to the ceiling. From their mouth comes several lines of what can only really be described as a language ancient and terrible. And she flattens her hand in your direction, and blood starts to pour from a cut that is in the palm. It flows in a very unnatural, like, laminar flow to the floor in a small puddle, and then it illuminates. Small paws start to track out of that small pool of blood in the direction of December. Lupe has seen this. December has seen this. This is a tracking ritual. It's going to take a while to fully manifest and for the feet to start taking off in any meaningful way. You have time to get away. Rituals take time, but it seems as if Alex came prepared to be persistent this evening. And that is their turn. Deacon, you're on deck.
The big one can definitely see us. It's looking directly at us.
If you're paying very close attention, the creature is very, very directly looking at Lupe.
Where is Texas?
Texas is in the hallway. You still hear the cacophony. That was perhaps 15 seconds ago.
It's like he's fighting something.
You've heard Texas throw people around and pull limbs off of folks before. It sure sounds like that.
Okay. All right. I step in front of Lupe to get it in front of its gaze.
Okay. You break
And
the line of sight from that creature as Lupe is slipping out of the room.
And I'm going to try to compel.
Okay, all right.
And I'm automatic off the top. Gonna arouse the blood to add 2 dice.
Okay.
I get hungrier.
I will point out,
Yes.
Daryl, this will break the obfuscate covering you.
I don't care.
Okay.
So for clarity,
Deacon knew this.
puts
Deacon was prepared to kill these people.
that puts your hunger to 4, correct?
I'm at 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Deacon was going to start blasting as soon as he came out here. He didn't. want to
Compel is a
be
level 1 power. You don't have to make a rouse check for it.
I'm rolling. I'm not rolling a rouse check. I'm rousing the blood to add 2 dice to my pool.
To add to the
Gotcha.
dice
Okay.
pool. Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, throw bones.
Good God. Yeah, let's burn a willpower. Put those over there. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good thing I burned a willpower, I guess. 7 successes with a critical.
What do you say?
Flee.
Okay.
And I'm pointing at. Actually, no, I don't think I can compare. I don't have that level of dominant yet that I can do something that would hurt them. But
Yeah,
essentially,
you don't have,
I wanted to run.
Okay. Nope. Fantastic. Deacon, that was your turn.
Yes.
It is now December.
Okay, so with the understanding that magic is coming for her, December is trying to put distance in between herself and that beginning of the spell.
Mhm.
If I was to follow the direction that the prince and Lydia went, does that take me closer or further away?
That will definitely be further away. You would be going in the same direction as Lupe, which is in the direction of the elevator, which does lead out.
Okay, so
If you do that,
that.
dexterity and stealth, please.
Okay. While she's doing that, the
Mhm.
other idea is to draw the knife that she carries on her that Deacon gave her, and preparing it with a measure of her blood for Scorpion's touch, but
Okay.
trying to keep it concealed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do my dexterity stealth. But if you want something for that knife concealment, let me know.
You're invisible for all accounts. The knife is all well and good. We'll see what comes of that if we need to cross that bridge.
Two
2 successes.
successes.
Okay. All right. That was your turn. Then you got to around the same spot that Lupe was, which is like the gap in the wall that Taxis made, and you're preparing to head out into the hallway.
Yes, but watching Alexis.
Okay. The last person to go is the individual that is shrouded in shadow. They look around themselves, and they have a very imperious gaze. Those sunken, horrible eyes look across the room, and they just wait. We will hit the top of initiative, but I will say at the very, very, very bottom of the initiative pool is Liam. Seeing as he is only halfway conscious, unconscious, his eyes flutter open, and he looks up at Lupe, and he takes one staggering step, trying to hold his own weight underneath him. And he just looks at Lupe and he just says, I just need blood. I just need blood. I can help. I can help here. I know them. I know who this is.
If you insist, but I don't think you're in any condition to help.
I will get a very gentle charisma plus persuasion.
Aaron, I will point out for your edification, I can cover a number of people equal to my wits without making an additional rouse check. Seeing as Texas is out fucking around in the hallway,
Yeah.
I'll cover Liam as the fourth one because I have 4 dots of wits.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Am I persuading or are you persuading?
You're the one persuading. He seems
Okay.
staunch. He seems like he wants to help. He's desperately looking around for something to
Oh.
assist with. I've rolled his counter, so
6 successes with a critical.
okay. He sort of slumps down, and he looks around, and he just says, "Okay, I can at least walk. I can walk."
She's gonna help him anyway.
Yeah, no, he takes your shoulder for sure. He takes the assistance, but like you're no longer essentially dragging him.
I was carrying him, but that's also fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we go right back to the top of initiative, which is Uptown.
Did the big creature go?
The big... Oh, right, yeah, sorry. The big creature does...
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns around, and it flies out the window.
Okay.
It's that simple.
So, the only one who's... So then it comes to me, and the only one who's still visible is Deacon to these other two, right?
You got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action. I look at Deacon, and I put a hand on a gun, and I raise my eyebrows like, we going to do this? And I'll wait for Deacon's turn.
I don't know if I can. Can I see him? I'm not
yeah, because...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the obfuscate is broken on you for them, you can still see me.
Just you. I can't see Lupe and I can't see December. I can just see you.
Well,
if I see you put a hand on
them, yeah. If you've looked away from them,
yeah. If I see you put a hand on a gun, Deacon was ready to get froggy as soon as I saw my boy break through a wall, get dragged away. He hears Texas fighting. Deacon is ready to fight. You didn't have to put your hand on your gun because as soon as he saw the thing begin to fly away, he was reaching.
Okay. Then I will.
Yes,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll take a position then and wait for Deacon's turn, and we'll both fire at the same time.
Okay.
Trying to get in the crossfire.
Yeah, I'm aiming, and this will just to put it out there. This is going to be a called shot. Most magical bullshit is magical bullshit to me. I see a scepter, I shoot or I shoot hand holding scepter. I'm getting rid of that scepter.
Okay.
So that is what I will be aiming for when it comes
sure.
back to my turn.
That makes it Lupe.
Okay. What do I see out in this hallway? Is there anything?
Mm-hmm. You hit the hallway, and you see stretching in one direction is the linoleum-tiled, wood panel-walled direction that leads to the elevator. It's slowly ticking downwards. You see the little indicator at the top of it. The elevator is clearly in use. You would have to imagine that it is. You would have to imagine that it is the that it's the prince and Lydia heading downwards. You look in the other direction, and you see a hallway that is covered in shadow and impenetrable darkness. You hear sounds of ripping, tearing, violence coming from that shadowed corridor, but you see nothing. It is inky, black Icarus night that has completely enveloped that side.
Can I see what's happening in the other room? Like, can I see that demon thing has gone away?
Yeah, when you look behind you, you do see...
scary red thing.
Absolutely. You do see behind you that the horrifying monstrosity has taken wing and flown out of the window. You did also hear Deacon give that command. The environs of the room are not so large that you didn't hear Deacon give a very stern, loud, direct commandment to that creature to flee, to run.
Okay. Can I see Alex from where I'm standing?
Yes, you do have full view of the room from the gap in the wall that Texas made.
I think we discussed this, but I don't remember. Lupe has a gun, right?
Lupe does have a gun, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I know what that scepter does.
You do.
So I think seeing Shadow over there, seeing demon-looking scary guy is gone. Elevator isn't coming up anytime soon. I'm going to take a shot at that scepter thing because it's clearly a major source of whatever she's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I would ask for a dexterity plus firearms, and you can definitely stand ground and take that shot.
Okie dokie. How many? Okay, I have one success.
One success.
Only one.
Firing
So,
from
Roll these.
obfuscate.
so here's the reality here. You are entirely obfuscated, and as much as other rule systems that are not World of Darkness would love to let you think, dodging gunfire is nigh on impossible without being prescient to the gun being shot at you, first and foremost, and second of all, having supernatural powers of speed or other like temporal manipulation. They can't dodge this, and a single success will punch a hole. One success, unfortunately, is not enough to Deadeye shot the scepter, but you do blow off the tips of 2 fingers and knock the scepter to the ground.
Okay. Perfect.
Now, after Lupe, it is Deacon. And Deacon, if I'm not mistaken, you were doing a very similar thing. You were also firing for that scepter.
Yes, I was.
Now that that is motionless on the ground, I will ask for a dexterity plus firearms check, but you are a seasoned shooter, so don't
Am
fuck
I
this
still
up.
shooting? If it's on the ground, am I just shooting for it on the ground now? Is that what you're saying?
You're just shooting for it on the ground. It isn't in anyone's hand. It's not moving.
Okay.
Just don't fuck this roll up.
Because I roused the blood, that extra 2 dice is up for the rest of the scene. Until
No,
it's in,
one
right?
roll.
Or is it just
One
that
roll.
Yeah.
One roll. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who is
As
that? Why are people messaging
stupid
me?
as that
Who are
is.
you? Yeah, everything else is just like, yeah, this is it for the scene. But nah, this is one roll, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, let me get out of Discord. I have Discord up on like 3 different things. Okay, don't fuck it up. This is a pistol, so my specialty applies. I am also at 4 hunger now, so that is you. Dex and firearms. I'm getting angrier, gang. Slash, I'm getting hungrier, gang.
If I get any hungrier, we're both gonna be frenzying.
That is a messy critical. The only
messy
2
critical.
successes. The only 2 successes I got were a messy critical for a total of 4 successes.
Okay. So a messy critical allows me to take control of the narrative a little bit.
Yes, please do. Let me eat Alex.
You hear in the back of your head that insidious voice. You know that objects of power like that are not that effective in a combat like this. You and I both know that. So why don't we quit playing around, Deacon? Shooters shoot. Take the shot like a man. Put her down. And your gun goes from on the floor to a very pinpoint accurate shot between the eyes of Alex. The bullet cracks. Alex's head snaps back. They hit the floor.
Out loud, everyone hears Deacon say it, because I'm not gonna lie, with where he was hunger-wise, as soon as he saw that scepter hit the floor, it crossed his mind to just put down Alex too. So everyone hears Deacon say, well, I don't have to watch you anymore.
After Deacon's turn, we move on to December.
So, physically, from where December is it possible to see what has just occurred?
Yes.
Um, then I'll say she hears it. She turns around and like freezes, watching as if in slow motion her fall. From this distance, is it possible to tell what impact that shot had?
I would ask for an intelligence plus medicine.
Okay. Three successes.
Aaron.
Yeah. So, you understand the anatomy of a human pretty well, and you know that a headshot is lethal. If you get shot in the head, you die. And the way that her head jerked back, and the way that she hit the ground, while looking fairly natural, you look for the hints of the supernatural. Things that would indicate that she had survived. And you see her hand twitches. It's reaching towards the scepter that's on the ground, just out of reach. She's alive, but that shot completely blew any sort of physical regulation that she had out of the window. She's not doing well.
Story-wise, out of our initiative, can we following that sentence, the pistol goes down to the body.
Yeah,
like he starts aiming. He aims down at her, and then he says, "At least I don't have to look out for you anymore."
Oh no, for sure.
But that's what December would see. He would see her get shot, and then as soon as he goes down, pistol follows down with her. He's ready to just coup d'etat her. He will empty the clip on her.
In mind, December says out loud, and I don't know what effect this has on her being invisible, but says out loud, "Take the scepter, not her. Don't."
Anything louder than a whisper breaks obfuscate.
Then it's broken. And that's all December's gonna do, because she has a lot of feelings right now.
I think I was muted, Aaron. I think I was supposed to go at the same time as Deacon.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. I see Deacon aiming for her. I shoot at the other one. Short little sawed-off comes out of the jacket, and so Dex and firearms.
Yes, please.
Okay. We're not going to rouse because I'm firing from obfuscate. That will be 4 successes.
4 successes. The pellets fire out, and
Oh, I'm shooting Dragon's Breath,
right,
if I can.
Yeah, that's always an option. And they ignite the clothing. Small beads of flame, igniting the clothes and flesh of the individual, and they turn to you with a very rictus grin, and they ate that pain. They consumed that fire. It's not as effective as you would have loved. You see the small holes, some of the pellets didn't pierce. Some of the flames die down quickly. Their flesh is not like the paper of most kindred. You've seen this before, usually on
Fortitude.
This is a very advanced form of fortitude.
Okay. I fire, but I'm already on the move towards the scepter,
Yeah, okay.
knowing that Deacon's out of it, and I heard what December said.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yep.
Uptown,
Yeah.
immediately, can I get you to make a dexterity plus athletics? Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually dexterity plus occult.
Dexterity in occult?
Dexterity and occult.
Oh my god. Hey, I have -2 dice on dex rolls right now. So I'm rolling 1 dice.
Okay.
Hold on. Is this power in any way, shape, or form based on verbal barbs, Aaron?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Got a lore sheet for that, but
Yeah, no, for sure. Unfortunately, not.
that's a bestial failure. I rolled a 1.
A hand comes up
Mm-hmm.
and it extends past the robes that drape down this creature's arms. And you see bony fingertips extend. Skin also flayed back from those hands. And shadows extend from that warping aura of darkness that surrounds it. And it grabs on to Uptown's shadow, yanking you to a halt. Usually, this power would simply hold you in place. But a shadowy hand, many-fingered, bulbous, and writhing with necromantic power, grabs your shadow, and as if a baseball pitcher heaves it out of the open window. Your form follows quickly, your body yanked completely horizontal, your feet flying out first into the open air.
Can I have one thing before I fly out of view?
Yeah.
I lock eyes with Deacon, and I say, get them the fuck out of here before I fall out of view.
It's unsettling seeing Uptown go from the well-lit restaurant into the inky blackness of the Calgary skyline, but it is a whip of wind and then silence. Alex is next, and their fingertips brush against the scepter, and you see blood start rushing out of the gem in deep runnels, filling the runes on the scepter's hilt and flowing into the hand. Then, afterwards, the small dime-sized bullet hole that is in the middle of their forehead closes. We will be removing Uptown from initiative, but if you would like to narrate your fall really quickly.
Absolutely. So this is coming from the top of the Calgary Tower?
The very top, other than, well, you're in the glass disc.
Okay. So I have a long fall ahead of me, don't I?
You do.
That's perfect. So that means I don't have to make the wits check while under my clan bane to activate Weight of the Feather. I do, however, have time to activate Obfuscate, so nobody on the street below sees a man fall out of the sky and not hit the pavement and splatter.
Perfect. You land light on your feet at the bottom. And we can deal with this, perhaps, out of linear time. But as you reach the bottom, you do see the prince and Lydia exiting out of the front doors of the Calgary Tower and heading towards quickly screeching towards them, sedan. Black as night.
Okay. Yeah, we can deal with that in a minute.
Absolutely. Lupe, you're on deck.
Can I say in the interim time I've moved to the elevator?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So I've probably like hit the button to call it back up, and while that's happening, this is probably a stupid idea. But I'm gonna feed my sire because he so badly needs blood, and if something else attacks us, we're so super fucked. So
Okay.
I'm going to offer him my wrist.
The flesh of your wrist reaches Liam's lips. And there is a moment of hesitation. And he looks up at you with his one unruined eye, as if to ask for real permission.
She's gonna nod. If something else comes out, we need to be able to defend ourselves, and you can't like this.
He sinks his fangs into your wrist, delicately, and he begins to drink. I'll ask you for a rouse check.
Mm-hmm. That is... What is that? It's a 6. So I succeed. I'm okay.
Okay. He drinks and drinks, and instead of storing it or trying to have any sort of semblance of blood supply or anything like that, he just burns it to heal. You see the stump of his hand scar over and start to become whole once more. His eye becomes less of a ragged wound, and some of the burn marks covering his body fade away completely. And he stands of his own accord. He takes a steadying breath, and instead of saying anything grand or poignant, like he has been wont to do in the past, he simply stands and waits for the elevator with you.
Am I able to check around us? Make sure nothing else is encroaching.
Can I get a wits and awareness?
On my turn? Yeah.
Yeah, please.
It's... And awareness... if there is something not supernaturally hidden watching me, I also get a bonus to detecting that because I have vigilant.
Go ahead and add that bonus.
Does that apply? I think it's 2.
I believe it's 2 dice for vigilant, yeah.
Is that a merit?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It just says you always know when you're being watched, barring supernatural concealment, like
Oh.
obfuscate. It doesn't say there's a bonus to a roll, but I still need to roll in order to recognize, so I don't get a bonus. I just always know if something not obfuscated is watching me.
There is nothing watching you.
Okay, then I'll still make the roll to see if I spot anything else. Nice. 4 successes.
Perfect. There may be something watching you from that pool of shadow deeper in the hallway.
Okay.
And that's about all you can muster.
Okay.
And that is your turn. Deacon.
Am I under a compulsion right now, or is that just you taking over in that moment as the beast?
That was
Wasn't
just
sure.
you being, that was literally just the beast taking over because of the bestial critical, yeah. Or messy crit.
I can't abide this. I'm throwing this bitch out the window. I will run if I'll this if you will allow strength plus brawl, like I will do whatever I have to. I'm throwing her out the window. I need her to fall and die.
That would be
I
a
don't care
strength
what the
and
Simba
athletics.
wants. Strength and athletics, cool.
Yeah.
I will because I really want this now. I kind of want to go feral.
Would you like to give in?
Hold on. Let me see what
the
this
way.
is first. Let me see what this is first. This is you said strength and athletics.
I did.
That's going to be, eesh. Yeah, that's 4 plus 2. Before I give in, if I were to do that, I'm going to rouse the blood again to add 2 more dice to this pool to make sure that even if someone were to reach out and try to grab her back, I have an additional dice pool to make sure she goes out this window.
Okay.
I'm at 5 hunger.
Okay.
And right now, neither me nor Deacon cares. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should I? Now save a willpower. It's my last one. You know what? No, I want her out this window. I'll burn this to roll my.
You're about to fucking frenzy anyways. Just do it.
Yeah.
Kermit meme, do it. Do it.
Okay, what? It's marking the wrong fucking boxes now. Get off of hunger and down to power. Okay, that's not a single failure. No crits, but that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Two things happen. First and foremost, you grab Alexis. You take her by the arm, and you take her by the leg, and it is a feral tossing of a person. Unfortunately, as you throw, you realize in your state of frenzy that there is something terribly wrong when you touch Alexis. Their skin crackles, and a very thin makeup comes off, and their skin is a dark, beet, veiny red, and your skin burns at the touch. The flesh of your hands flakes away, burns off, and you see charred, charcoal-like burnt flesh start running up almost past your wrist. Your hands are effectively ruined, and you take 3 pips of aggravated damage. But it doesn't stop you. and you throw Alexis from the window. The scepter tossing to the floor, and she flies out into the ether. That is your turn.
If anyone can see this, Deacon doesn't scream out. And there's not even though he's this hungry, that was done out of anger, it's very different from other times you've seen him mad. There is a deep calm, almost like a blank face. Like that was nothing to him. It was something that simply needed to be done, and he did it, and the pain was worth it to finish what he started. And all he does is turn around, and now there's another person. He puts his hands in the pockets of his coat, and now he's looking at the cloaked figure.
That would place us at December.
December goes through a range of emotions very rapidly. Fear, confusion, anger, frustration, confusion again, and then nothing. She goes blank, and she slowly backs away from where she can see Deacon is, and is heading back towards the elevator to Lupe, but part way, going to should be. Sorry, I just need to make sure I have enough time to do.
Okay.
Its touch here is what the intention is, to try and figure out what happened in this location recently. Yeah, it just says the duration is 1 turn, cost is 1 rouse check.
Sure.
And it's not a ritual, so.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So that is intelligence aspects. Lots of dice. I'm going to spend willpower, and I do get hungrier. So that is much better. 7 successes.
Okay, so this is Spirit's Touch, correct?
Yes, so it's like December is backing down the hall,
Yeah.
kind of looking at Deacon, and then she kind of cuts off her senses and like disassociates and takes just a moment to kneel down and brush the ground and tap into or the recent happenings here on this level of the tower.
Recently, you see a series of events happen, but you're looking for something in particular, aren't you?
Yeah, it would be how much Alexis has been here and the tentacle creature,
Yeah.
how it came to be here, and if Lydia was here during those times.
None of the members of that pack have been here recently. This is an ambush. You catch not a hint of Alexis, nor the monstrous creature that was told to flee, nor the cultist with the flayed skin, or the creature that is now fighting with Texas. You see Lydia. You're looking for Lydia. Lydia has for some time been coming to Calgary Tower, to that specific restaurant. She's been placating Trevor, saying that everything was all right, giving him half answers. Things aren't moving along quickly. You get glimpses of their conversations. You get glimpses of her lying to Trevor. You see a few duplicities. That she knows nothing about the prince. It's still a mystery, even after Elysium. I don't know, etc., etc. And then there's one meeting with Lydia, and it was with the prince. And it happened prior to this night, but it was here. She's making promises that the city will be his again, that she's going to serve him, and that she's worried that the Anarchs aren't enough. She's full of insecurities. You see it. It's plain. Please help me. Trevor isn't enough. We need you. You're old enough. You have the knowledge. Your blood is thicker. Your knowledge is deeper. You were there when this all happened, and you survived it. We need you. I need you. Let me serve you. The thing that you are a little unsettled to see, though, is that she does drink his blood. It is a supernatural bond. And furthermore, it did not seem to be demanded.
With that information, December's heading to meet up with Lupe and Liam.
Okay, and you do. Looking out the window, and then looking back, staring at Deacon. The flayed skull peers, cocks his head. Oh. It looks like we might have made a little mistake. The one that we want is waiting for us downstairs. And then the shadows expand around him like a cocoon. And he's gone.
That entire time, Deacon was giving him the Michael Myers head tilt.
Okay, absolutely.
Just from Deacon's perspective, it was a why is this thing I'm going to kill talking to me? But because he said all that out loud.
So we break initiative there.
Okay, say this one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can always be heard inside of a building, wherever I'm at. So Lupe, you hear me. You don't know how. You don't know why.
Okay.
In fact, everyone can hear me. And so throughout this, you just hear me say, I think they're coming for you, Lupe. You don't know how you heard my voice. It didn't come through the speaker. It didn't come from your phone. It just came from out the ether as if I was right next to you talking. You just hear me say that to you.
I just look at December and Liam like, did you hear that?
They did.
I did.
Yes, but why would they try to entrap
Why?
me and not Lupe then?
That doesn't make sense. None of it does. I'm not sure how right you are, since we're just down the hall.
Oh, I thought
Get
you
your
were on
ass
the
to the
elevator.
elevator.
Oh, I thought you were on the elevator.
No.
We're waiting for
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, then I just kind of walk up, hands and pockets. Then I
Jesus
thought you were on the
Christ.
elevator riding down. That was the only reason I even used that ability. Whatever. Hands in my pockets. I kind of round the corner.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We gotta find Uptown.
Lupe, can you hit my earpiece for me?
Yeah. And she'll reach up and boop.
Z, hot exit.
You receive a binary answer back. 2 chirps on the headset, which is a simple affirmative. The elevator comes. There's no one on it. It's a somber ride down. Nervous. Worried. Takes a while. Eventually you're in the lobby again. Uptown, you see... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, point of order. Am I still having that weird heartbeat shit going on? Is that happening this whole time?
The heartbeat... Sorry, I should have said the heartbeat did cease.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say, while we're in the elevator, December does not speak to or look at Deacon, or really at Lupe after that last interaction. She is blank, middle distance.
You do reach the lobby. Uptown, you do see Z's car pull up to the front of the building.
Did you check your messages? I sent you something.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
So that is possible. The problem that I have is that that's quite the activation. I will ask for a check from you.
Yeah,
which
sure.
will be a dexterity plus athletics.
Okay. I will make... Is the scene over? The scene that was upstairs?
Yes, the upstairs scene has concluded.
Okay, so this is... I'm no longer under my compulsion then.
Right.
I'm going to rouse the blood. I'm good. Fuck it. I got one more. I'll spend a willpower.
Okay.
I would also like to add, just for flavor, while December wasn't looking at Deacon, Deacon never stopped staring at December. That entire ride down. Specifically at the dagger that was in her hand.
3 successes, Aaron.
Okay. I say that was enough.
Okay.
Oof. Or that'll be a point of order thing. So what does Uptown do first?
So I've landed not safely, but I don't think it's fair, even if I succeed the roll, to not take any damage. So I'm going to give myself a level of superficial damage, if that's
Sure.
cool with you. A little bit of a hard landing. And feeling the heaving breathing of Alexis in his arms as they both land safely. I look at her, And I'm like, if you want an out, you have one.
Her eyes flutter. And she looks at you. And then her eyes go very wide.
Mm-hmm.
And then your hands start to burn.
I quickly drop her.
You will take 3 aggravated damage.
That's okay.
A very similar occasion has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Your flesh has burned away to the wrist.
Okay.
And she looks at you.
Staying quiet.
You saved my life. You have one chance to walk away now, or I'm going to boil the blood in your veins, and I'm going to end your life.
I lean in very close, and I'm like, you owe me so huge, and then gone.
Okay. My question is that... Oh, one sec. Where does everyone go? Liam is stride and stride with Lupe. Deacon, you have Z's car directly there. But December, I believe you came in your own ride as well, correct? So do you go your separate ways? Lupe, in particular, you feel a weight upon you to get away. You have some old instincts when it comes to being tracked and followed.
Yeah, and unless any of the coterie actively asks her to stick with them, she's leaving.
Yeah, December's leaving as well.
Okay.
Uptown Road with Modi, he's jumping in and saying, I don't care where we go, just fucking drive. Get out of here.
Didn't
Hands all fucking...
Sorry, I was like, didn't I drive someone here? But I can't remember if I did.
Modi looks to Uptown and says, wow, you're gonna give the worst hand jobs now, and then peels the fuck out. And that is where, folks, we are going to take our human break. We will be back in 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your mail delivery person, your garbage collector, tell your local retail clerk, tell your local politicians that Another World Tabletop is live. Go tell T-Pain that we're live. And stick around. We'll be back in a hot 10 minutes. So, hi everybody. We're back. That was a very punchy first half of our evening, and it leaves us with several threads to tie up here. Everyone went their separate ways to decompress, to process, to come to terms with what just happened, with the return of the prince, with the ambush from that pack, from the horror of realizing that their loved ones are being harmed, have been being harmed, that they might have work to do. And we are going to zoom in first on a moving vehicle that is speeding through the streets of downtown Calgary towards the bunker that they now mutually share, and that is Modi and Uptown. So the sort of joking nature continues because Modi has no ability to filter that.
Well, I was going to say
situations.
I was going to say we left off on him saying that I would give my hand jobs are going to be shit.
Yeah,
from
just
now
garbage
on.
now. Yeah.
Just garbage. And Uptown curled up on the back seat, flesh cracking open from the burns, just manages to get out. Oh, Modi, you're a fucking unenthusiastic hand job from a woman in Cookie Monster pajama pants. Shut the fuck up.
Some people like Cookie Monster. Listen, what happened?
Sabat.
One more time.
Sabat.
That's like yeah?
Yeah. Whole pack of them. Busted in through the windows of the Calgary Tower trying to get at the Prince and the Baron. I fell out the window. I didn't go down the elevator.
On purpose?
No, I got yeeted by some dude's weird fucking shadow power. I'm so thankful Lupe taught me a protean power that lets me float instead of fall.
Huh.
Yeah.
What?
There was a big fucking one with 4 arms and 4 legs and 3 eyes, and Deacon managed to look it in all 3 eyes, I guess, and dominate it to run away.
Okay.
Also, the Prince is back.
Like
Back.
Like
Lydia
back.
Like Lydia switched sides and betrayed the movement and is now serving him back. Tonight sucked.
Modi hits the gas a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we... How... You're killing Lydia?
That would be too swift, if I'm being completely honest.
Would it? Because he kind of like went and just ran rough on Lavali over like less.
I know.
Like he was kind of just a catty bitch. And like
Yeah.
was making some pretty big tall demands. And this lady has fucked you.
Oh, yeah. And like Trevor was about to frenzy in the room.
He should have.
I think he was about to, and then the Sabat attacked.
So what do we...
So
Just let me
right
off the
now,
leash.
I need...
Just let me off the leash.
What do you want to do?
He picks up his anime mug full of electrolyte water out of the cup holder and takes a sip.
Which anime?
It's Sanrio. It's like
Uptown doesn't know, but
he's got like a Karopi cup. Yeah. So he's
Okay.
like, okay.
yeah,
If
what
you
do
let me
got?
off the chain and you actually
Yeah.
let me go at this woman as hard as I fucking can, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure
right.
that she can't make a transaction. She doesn't get the internet.
Oh yeah, ruin her life.
Yeah, okay, I'll ruin her life. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about to be
please do.
horrible. Yeah, it's about to be horrible for her. I'm gonna take
She's a
all the money
Ventru.
that she has.
Modi,
And
she's a
I'm-
Ventru. Find out what she drinks. She's a
Blood
Ventru. She
uptown.
No. She has to feed on a specific kind as a Ventru.
Well, like O positive.
No, like each Ventru has to feed on a specific kind of person. Brunettes, or like people that are scared of them, or stuff like that. If you could
What's
find
Deacon's?
out what... I have no idea.
Are you lying to me?
No, I genuinely don't know.
Okay, because you would tell me, right?
I would. Here's the thing. When it comes to Ventru, it's really, like, it's a whole, like, no, you don't talk about it if you know. But, fuck this
it's
bitch.
like having a foot fetish. Yeah.
It's exactly like having a foot fetish. You're
It's
entirely
exactly like that. It's like
right. It's
exactly, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a freaky thing that you got to do to get there, and you don't talk about
Yes.
it. Okay.
Well, because when other people know, they can fuck with you about it.
Yeah, they can fucking...
Frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it takes an exceptional amount of, like, force of will.
Okay,
to overcome that.
Ventru are foot fetishes. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
you know how
No,
the
I got
Tremere
it.
can't blood bond people anymore?
Yeah, they're cocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ventru that's the Ventru's entire clan bane.
Oh,
as it
gotcha.
were.
Gotcha.
You know how I'm batshit fucking crazy?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So Vendrew have to feed on a specific kind of person.
Okay. So let me try to find that out. I'm also just gonna
Oh yeah, nuke her entire online presence, her life.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm gonna. Well, I can't. I don't want to I'm not gonna do anything like too severe when it comes to like ruining her whole life. But I am gonna make every single thing that she does super inconvenient. Yeah.
So many captchas.
Yeah, a lot of that. Yeah.
I know what those are.
Okay.
We've been talking enough that I recognize that's how that works, right?
You're not a robot. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Let me work on this. Let me cook on this one. I'm gonna make her. Yeah. I'm gonna make her life hell. As best I can.
Yes.
Where are we going? Back to the Haven.
I need to drink.
Just drink for me.
Do we have? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, man. I've been eating hella crazy stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to find something out.
Okay.
Okay.
If he offers a hand, I drink.
Yeah, he just like holds it out.
Yeah. I take a drink. I'm at hunger 3, so I don't think I'm in any danger of frenzying or anything like that.
He's like, this is real uncomfortable. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry. So you drink from him. He's super into it in a really uncomfortable way. He like bites his bottom lip and he like moans a bit. He's like, eh. And for sure, because like the kiss feels really good. Like the vampiric draining,
for sure.
it feels super good. You know, you see a little bit of an outline in the pants. He's like he's having a great time. And then he sort of like comes to
see it because I have auspex.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he comes to after you're done feeding and he's like, oh.
Yep.
I'll just bleed into a cup next time, hey?
Yeah, that was Yeah,
that wasn't great. That wasn't great for me. Anyway, you do get hints. You do get some hints out of his blood.
Okay.
He's been eating crazy garlic and crazy funky cheeses. Like you can kind of smell it coming off of him a little bit now that your auspex is up. He's got like the garlic sweats and like he's clearly been eating some like blue cheeses, like some pretty aggressive blue cheeses, like Limburger and like, you know, he's been hitting the gorgonzola on like chicken liver sandwiches. Like he's really gone the distance to make this super uncomfortable for you. And then he looks to see the reaction on your face. He's like, how do I taste?
Ugh. Like fucking 60-year-old MREs, man. What do you fucking eat?
I eat. I'm glad. I want you.
Yeah.
The proverbial all of you to not fucking feed on me. Let this cat in.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Everyone tithe.
Yeah, tithe for Story Cat. She comes in and out. I need a
A
cat.
basket appears in the Sanguine Dominion.
Yeah. So,
how much hunger can I slake?
You can slake 2.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm down
for
to
sure.
1.
Yeah.
I kind of relax. I will make a rouse check to heal the superficial that I have at the very least. I'm good, so that's gone.
It says, okay, so we're gonna go Scorched Earth. We're hitting this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask this question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Why haven't we fought the Camarilla yet? And I mean really, because like I was on that other side, and I have a pretty decent inside track. Now the Prince is back, so that kind of complicates things. But like you've all said that like the Archon is this possessed thing, and that like there's all this craziness happening, and I mean, I hate to call any of you good guys because like we're all kind of bad guys. But like
we're all kind of bad guys.
But at the same time, like we're kind of the good guys, right? Like Deacon fights crime. Like he's kind of famous for that. Like, he's put
He
away,
does.
like, legitimately horrible people. December is just a shop owner that has, like, a little... Like, she does mac and cheese nights. Like, we're kind of... Like, Camarilla don't do that. Like,
No.
Lavali would, like his version of, like, having fun or, like, being good to people would be like, yeah, you get paid this week. Like, that's... You know what I mean? Like, so...
Yeah.
It's not... Why haven't we fought them? Why haven't we fought them? Are we waiting?
On the level, Uptown, or fucking, you're not Uptown. I'm
not.
Uptown. On the level, oh, fuck, like,
Stop.
super, yeah, I'm super fucked up right now. Okay. So on the level, I've been undercover in the Camarilla for the last little while as the Malkavian Primogen. Just gathering intelligence on people, all that kind of stuff. No?
I don't like that.
Why?
'Cause it's real scary and dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't like that. I like you.
Either way, my cover's burned now because Lydia's the one who gave me the option to get in. I was disguised as Vincent.
I'm glad for the information. That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with what it is, but why hasn't Texas pulled parts out of people yet?
I think he's about to.
He's about to? Because, like, okay. Because I know, like, Lavali happened. And then everybody was, like, kind of, like, on... You know, like, they were on their best behavior and, like, that kind of stuff. And then, like, now that, like, there's a bunch of evidence that, like, there's this monster. I met it, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
So...
And the thing is...
Yeah.
The Camarilla's justice is whoever's the oldest and most powerful gets to make the rules, right?
Okay.
The Archon is both infected and up until the Prince was back, was the oldest and got to make the rules.
Okay.
So, she's fucked now because she assaulted the Elysium.
Yeah.
That's a huge no-no. Raton Bree's gonna put his fist all the way up her ass for that. And I hope he knows about this whole infection thing going on, because otherwise he's gonna get it next. But, to the best of my knowledge, the Prince had it and is now cured. Somehow. Something to do with his super old blood, having fortitude maybe, something like that. Like, he's broken free and understands that there is this threat that's happening. And the hope was that even though he's a fucker, the fact that we're so out of our depth with this fucking infection and the old thing that you met and you in Texas barely got out of there by the skin of your ass.
Yeah.
The hope is that just maybe we can go back to the status quo of the Anarchs and Camarilla hating each other without this huge looming presence overhead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so solve the monster problem, then the Camarilla problem. Is that what I'm hearing?
As much as I hate to admit it, I think that's wise.
Okay, so what's up with the Sabbat being here?
That I have no idea.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
But I saved one of their lives because she got thrown out of the tower as well.
Okay.
So at the very least, she owes me.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Well, whether she'll follow through on it or not.
Yeah. Aren't they like
maybe
a cult?
They are a cult.
And not like sexy Lupe cult, like bad cult.
Yeah, like bad humans are cattle cult.
Well, I mean, that can also be sexy depending on what you're into, but like, yeah.
Humans are cattle, as in they are nothing good for nothing more than food cult.
I don't think you've been on Tumblr much, have you? But I see what your point is, yeah.
What's Tumblr?
It's for smut, mostly. Don't worry about it. We don't have to get into Tumblr. Google
Alright, you can teach me that
AO3
later.
and do some reading, and then we'll get back to it.
Okay, I'll do that at the internet cafe because I don't have a smartphone.
Get one.
Can you get me one that can't be hacked? Because I don't trust them.
I can get you one that's, like, safe enough. Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. And then you can, like,
Yeah.
be a human.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will read this AO3.
Thank you. Please.
The whole thing.
All of it? Okay, I need you. Okay, there's a starting point that I need you to start at. I just need you to type in the search bar Sonic the Hedgehog Mpreg. Start there.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
And then
Is
you
that
can
with
go
an
from there.
M at the start?
Yes, M. M as in Michael. Preg as in, like, Preg. And go
All right,
from
I
there.
trust you, Modi. I'm trusting you implicitly here.
Trust me. Yes, trust me on this one.
Okay.
Let's get back to the Haven. You're fed. I think you have
Yeah.
some cork boarding to do.
I have some cork boarding to do.
And we can lay low for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah. Because I have some work to do on Lydia, and that's got to happen.
Yeah, I want to watch. I want to watch it happen, even if I don't know what it means.
Yeah,
I need to
okay.
know that she's suffering. That'll make me feel better.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh. Fuck, this hurts.
You'll be all right.
I know.
And with that, we're going to zoom out.
Mhm.
There is another individual with burned and scarred hands that is being driven by their ghoul to another location as well. And that is Deacon. Deacon, where are you heading to?
Because we're coming from this building, I don't want to go directly back to my haven. For the time being, I'm going to have her take me to my motel that I own. Which, it's a semi-public place. It doesn't matter if people know that I own it. It's just another business, but it's also a place where I can also get a room anytime I want.
Z guns it, and you notice that, like, Z is loving the vehicle, this Lexus, I believe. And
Yes.
you know that Z is, like, very much a almost supernaturally talented driver to begin with. And just absolutely she's all right, but she definitely has pushed that limit tonight. As you're driving, Z asks, so what's the debrief? What happened?
We were attacked.
Your hands are
My hands have not left my pocket.
they're just still in your pockets. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
then even worse.
She does not know. I did not let her know that I was
she
injured.
doesn't.
I haven't.
She has no
Yeah.
idea. She's like, why are your hands in your pockets?
You know how I told you that different clans can do different things.
Yeah.
One of the things one of the clans can do is cast spells and magic.
Okay. Okay.
I threw one of them out of the window, and they had cast a spell, I guess, of protection on themselves, and it burned me very badly.
So you're hurt.
Yes.
Do you need blood?
I'm not going to drink from you.
I don't need you to drink from me. Do you need blood?
I'll get it.
You are so hungry. that the mere mention of feeding and the smell of this warm mortal beside you, I am going to ask for a willpower test.
What?
Do you have no willpower?
I mean, I don't have any.
Yeah.
I don't. They're not aggravated, but I like. I
if
have
you're rolling a
all of
willpower
my
test,
all
you
of
don't
my
have to spend a point.
Yeah, you're not spending a
all of
point. I
my
just
super-
need the score.
all of my. So it's just what my. I have 5 willpower. I have 5 superficial willpower damage.
You are going to roll 5 dice.
All right.
I believe willpower is one of the few that doesn't include hunger dice, right, Aaron?
Yes, willpower rolls do not include hunger dice.
That is 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You say that you aren't going to feed on Z, and that you'll find blood. The voice inside your head would like to have a conversation quickly.
Which one?
The one that belittles you.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Why aren't you feeding me?
You'll get what you need. I'll get what I need, but we both know it can't be at the cost of someone we care about. So, I'll get it done, but it won't be her.
I'm a ticking clock. I am the bomb. I am that burning fuse. You are walking a very fine edge.
You're an itch I will scratch. I'm driving. Sometimes you take the wheel, but you're a passenger. And so are you, because I know you're listening. I'm just standing here. Z.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself not to decimate someone who doesn't deserve it. So take me to the motel and bring...
Your mic cut out. Right after
Cut
burning.
out after motel. Yeah.
and bring me as many blood bags as you can get. I don't trust myself not to go too far.
Say less. I'll make it happen. And with about as much professionalism and sincerity as you've ever seen out of Z, their eyes hit the road. They stop looking at you, and they weave, bob, and pass through traffic.
And I do everything in my power not to look at Z, because I don't need that in my head to perk up and say anything else.
You reach the motel. You and Z extricate yourself from the car. Get into a room. And she leaves briefly. And I would like you to make a wits and awareness, please.
together. Where it is? Oh, that's just all my hunger die. One success.
You don't notice it before it gets there. You're a little distracted. But you hear a knock on the door.
I look through the peephole.
Standing there is Fox.
I swear to God. Oh, God. Okay, I thought it was going to be Mario.
Let me
Chain
in.
still on the door.
Let me in.
How the fuck? What the fuck are you doing here?
Followed your car. Been following your car. Your girl said you're in trouble.
I told her to get me blood bags.
Yeah, she'll be along shortly. Let me in.
Why are you here, Fox? You shouldn't be here. Not now.
I don't always come when it's fucking convenient for you. Open this door.
It'll be inconvenient for you because I'm not in full control right now. Please.
Oh, there's not a goddamn thing you can do to me that I actually give two shits about. I'm willing to die. Open the door, or I open the door, Deacon.
He does growl like that as he opens the door. And he's a little bit hunched over.
Fox steps in. Your girl's not coming yet. And she's going to be a while. She's tied up in the office. I need you to tell me what happened. I'm not wasting time. I heard there was a Sabbat attack. Fantastic. Yeah. That's exactly what fucking happened, isn't it? Who's dead?
Yes. Texas killed a lot. That's what Texas does. I threw one of them out of a window. Another one with a weird skull face appeared, and I sent their little monster flying away. The prince and Lydia left.
Where's Trevor?
Did I see him disappear?
You did see him disappear, but you didn't see him leave the building or where he went after. Completely pulled a complete.
I thought he I thought he disintegrated or something.
Close to.
Disintegrated, turned into light, and he wasn't there.
Okay.
Anymore.
Do you know if he's alive?
No.
Okay. You're too hungry right now, aren't you?
I'm staring directly at their throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I begin edging my way towards the bathroom.
Fox looks conflicted for a moment. They have a look of consternation on their face. They run their hand back through their hair. Okay. I fucking hate to do this to you. And then bites one wrist, bites the other wrist, and then takes a thumbnail and runs it down the jugular and starts to free bleed. Come on. Come on.
I slam the door shut.
In an instant, the door blows inward. Splinters of particle board and shitty wood.
I bet, like...
I need you to make another willpower save.
Yes, this is very much... he is like an animal, but the opposite of trying to attack. He is actively, like, he's almost clawing at the walls to get away from them now.
It's the fox instead of the.
He does not want to drink from another kindred.
Oh, for sure.
Another willpower.
Yep.
And if you'll allow, he's actually saying stuff.
If you have the ability to rouse, I would. This is 5 successes. The difficulty is 5.
If I try to rouse and fail, I'm going to frenzy and try to kill them. Excuse me.
You're right.
Kill him. And honestly, if you'll allow me to say my piece, before, I do allow myself to fully frenzy at this stupid thing, because they are going to literally have to hold me down and force me to drink from them at this point. What I say is, no, I won't drink from you. You're trying to be like them. You're trying to force me to be obedient to you. You're trying to be my master, aren't you? You're trying to be just like everyone else, trying to fucking bleed me dry for everything that I have. No. And then I hear both the voices I normally hear in my head. I prefer decorum. But there's only one way to get your point across. No, I normally don't agree with him. But it might be time to let me drive instead of being the messenger. And I fully give in to a hunger frenzy.
Okay. A short time later, you come to out of that frenzy. The room is a disaster. The bed is shattered. The television and the dresser is destroyed. There's raking claw marks on the walls. Small droplets of blood, very little spilt, stain the sheets and the floor. The door still lays off of its hinges. Fox stands up against the wall, looking at you as you lay on the bed.
What did you do?
I fed you.
Why would you do that? Do you think I want to feed from another thing like me? No. I had blood coming. I didn't need your help. It's just like I thought it was going to be. It's just like every single time. They all want me. They all need me to do something. And now you expect me. What, you think me? Because I'm... No, I will not be bound to you.
What do you think this is? What do you think this is? What do you think I just did? In other circles, this is a fucking handshake. I've been obsessed with your success since I drank from you.
It's the same thing that he's been trying to do for fucking years.
Nobody is trying to do what I'm trying to do for you. I bared my soul in front of you, and I gave you me. And I wanted nothing else than to be a part of that circle. And now we have Sabat attacking? I didn't know. Now we have Trevor on the rooftop. I wasn't there. I don't want to fucking control you, Deacon, but I would love to have you listen. And just for a second, think that there are other people that have your good fucking will in mind. You didn't trust me.
I get close to the face. I did trust you. But I remind you, every single time I tried to tell you what was happening, you said, shush, no, not now. I'm too busy. Don't put that on me. I've been trying to tell everybody what the fuck has been happening the entire time because I'm the one with all the goddamn information. But everybody doesn't want to listen to Deacon. No, you want my blood because you're hungry. You want me to be the Ventru thing, whatever the fuck, in the Anarch movement. That's fine. But I did trust you. Because I knew you wanted more than just that. And now you've done the one thing. If you had ever tried to have a full conversation with me that you would have known, I'd never have wanted you to do.
Then let it fade.
I did.
Then let it
trust
fade.
you.
I'll walk away.
You don't gotta walk away because you don't gotta walk away.
If you hate this and you think that it's so vile, and you think that this is going to be anything other than an expansion on what we have, then I'll walk away. I don't have a problem with that because I've broken these before. I don't want to be a master. I don't want to be domineering. I want to trust the people around me. I want people to know that it's real. We're vampires.
You don't have,
Deacon.
Again,
we're fucking
you don't
vampires.
have to walk away because I'll break it myself.
Why do you have to?
I won't be bound to anyone outside of the respect I hold for them and the respect they have for me.
You're not bound.
You're
not bound.
How do I know that? I don't.
Man. You know what that girl up there was going to go and get for you?
Blood bags.
No. She was bringing you a person. She doesn't have blood bags. Do you know how many people I've pushed aside to make sure that your investigations go straight? We haven't talked, Deacon. If you really think that this is the most horrifying thing that can happen, then yeah, we can stop. We can stop. I get it. I do. I've been bonded to plenty of people. Plenty. But if this is too much, I get it.
If you don't understand why I wouldn't want to be bonded in such a way to anybody, then you don't get it. If there's a level of me not reacting like how I normally would, there's a problem.
So, here's where the mind fuck comes from. And I hope you don't feel too terribly bad. And I hope it salvages a little bit of this. I came here following you, hoping that everything was all right. And your hands are fucking ash. Sabat are attacking. The prince is back. Clearly you needed help. And I saw the look in your eyes and you were so fucking hungry. You're not bonded to me. My blood doesn't work like that. But
you could have started there.
You were about to jump at my neck. And the option was either that, or I say, it's fine, and then your beast takes over, and you fucking drain me dry. I needed you to fight this. I needed you to not want it. But when I tell you that it stings, that one single drink to help save you and save the life of another was so fucking horrifying. I get it.
You don't. I can tell you why. It's horrifying. Why? I wouldn't want that. What did I say? You're just like him.
Who's him?
Someone who has been hounding me since before I was embraced. Another kindred. Constantly trying to get me to drink. I cannot operate unless it is all me. I will do what is, I guess, right or necessary, but it has to be me. I don't want to be bound. What little binding I have to my sire is barely even that, because we have an understanding. You and I, we do have an understanding, but you see how while I'm backed into a bathroom saying, please no, don't, and you do it anyway, I would have an issue, right?
I think maybe we're a little bit more incompatible than I ever thought, Deacon.
Possibly.
Because I'll tell you right now, I look up to you. I admire you. How skilled you are. But I don't think I want to share a drink. Or really a coterie with someone who isn't willing to go as far as it takes to save the revolution and save lives. I need a ride or die when it comes to all of the things. And I thought that might be you, because you do save lives. But when I tell you I would do this again and again and again, I mean it. But I don't take
my will.
Absolutely.
That's the issue. That's
free will is not a privilege in our society. That's not how this works. We fight against people that ruin lives, crush societies, grind bones under boots, upset entire communities. They wave their hands and people die, starve. They ruin lives in our own circles. Lavali had a chokehold. He died. The prince is going to be worse. The thing under the sewers is going to be worse. I think we part ways here.
Everything is always going to be worse.
Yes.
Especially when the person trying to fight against the worst thing does something that is worse.
I hope.
I will fight against tyranny, even if that means I have to employ tyranny. Circle, snake eating tail, over and over and over again. So you're right. We're not compatible. Because I've already figured out that it's all bullshit. And you figured out that it's all bullshit. And you want to be a part of the bullshit. So please, if you need help fighting the Sabbat, I'll help you. But the next time I say, please do not feed me your blood, actually listen to me as I try to lock myself away in a room, running from you. Because that's what was happening. I ran from you, and you said, no, I know better. So how are you different from someone in the Camarilla saying, no, I know better?
I think the fact that you can't see the difference between me and the Camarilla is...
I do.
Scathing. I think
Trust me, I do.
Wildly uneducated in what they do. And if you aren't, then this is willful ignorance.
I'm extremely educated.
Then I love the fact that you can blind yourself like this. You'll heal from this. You'll toughen from this. You'll be stronger.
Yeah.
And if you don't want this to happen again from someone far, far worse than me, be more careful. I came here hoping that you were just deranged. And I guess I made it ugly.
Above board, what hunger am I at right now?
You'll be at 1.
Oh, fuck. The lack of information given is what made it ugly.
I think we're going to agree to disagree. I was never going to bind you. I was never going to bind you. I was never going to make you do anything that you didn't want to do. Everything I've told you, respect, admiration. But you believed that I was going to take control and that it was going to be horrifying. I'm sorry that that is a point of contention for you. I get it. I do get it. But when there is a horrifying monster breathing down your neck and everyone else's, I will be the one that makes a sacrifice. I will be the one who dies for the cause. And you'll get to live another free day. And I drank from you. So I'll die hoping that it was for your benefit.
You drank from me, and I quickly realized you weren't bound to me. If I had even an inkling that you were, I would have stopped. Because you would have stopped being you. And if you had ever told me I couldn't be bound to you, this would have been a different situation. And that's coming from me, someone who has borderline a compulsion not to tell people stuff.
I'm glad you're on this path of righteousness, Deacon. I'm glad that you want to be better. I'm glad you want to be human. But that died for me a long time ago. I've been deep in the trenches against tyranny and fascism for a bit too long, I guess. I'm just willing to do whatever it takes, and I hope one day you'll look back and forgive me for this, and that we can fight together again. But
I forgave you 30 seconds ago.
Well, then let's see. Let's see where.
Now I have to have a conversation with Z. Because when I say blood bags, I mean fucking blood bags.
They were panicked. I don't think you.
She's new.
I'm gonna go. If you want me
Fox. You can stay.
Fox looks
Thank you.
Pretty distraught.
And I do say, thank you.
When you say thank you, and there's no hardness behind that, Fox kind of crumples a little, and that like very tough exterior, that hardened against the world, punk, crusty, fuck 'em all, I don't care, I think I'm doing what's best for the world, sort of fades away. They say, and then they just like slump against the wall a bit and look you in the eye, and they're like, do you fucking hate me?
No. I have several people I hate. You're not amongst them.
Deacon, I thought I was doing the right thing. I'm sorry.
All I ask is the next time I ask you, I say, please, no. Understand that I mean it. It's not a, don't force me to do stuff.
I want you to do something for me then. Because I can't promise it. I need you to keep some of my blood on you.
Why?
Because it's portable and it's potent and it'll work. And it doesn't bind you.
I'll have something arranged.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
I will inform them of Mario to an extent, not every bit, just to make it clear why the very premise of being bloodbound to someone so fills Deacon with fear and terror. It wasn't a thing of, and not even just Mario, just a little bit of insight of who Deacon is at his core.
Yeah.
Since he's been a Kindred. Because the 10 years of being a Kindred has been other people trying to find a use for him.
Fox looks
and
at
blood
you,
bonding is a great way to make him be of use.
As you say all of that, as you pour your heart out about like insecurities of blood bonding and worries and fears, Fox says, I don't want to use you.
I get that. but you see
I get
where
it.
I'm
No,
come
I'm
from.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. And
I
you see
need you
like
to
a couple of
understand
like
that.
crimson tears come out from the corner of Fox's eyes. I'm fucking sorry.
And then
I was
also I
scared.
text Z, blood bag equals actual blood bag.
Z's tied up still, for sure. But they'll get that text. Fox stands up and takes a few steps towards you, and they look like they would like an embrace or like any sort of comfort. They look fragile.
Yeah, my hands are still fucked, so it's just like
they're like I'm sorry, and
my hands are fully just skeletons.
Yeah.
Like I have like
they would have
fully
actually
bone.
since you were in a hunger frenzy, your hands would have healed to an extent, through the feeding process and being uncontrolled.
Okay.
Not fully, like they're all burned up, but they aren't like the charred remains.
I'm still at 3 ag, but
No, you'll be at 2. You'll be at 2 ag.
I'm at 2 ag.
Yeah, you'll be at 2 ag.
Okay, well, yeah, it's still gross.
It is still gross, but Fox looks at you and says,
it's like Hollow Man, where he slowly comes, but it's just like
God,
musculature. Yeah,
horrifying. Yeah,
like it's just the full epidermis is still gone. It's just the musculature.
Yup. Fox takes you in that embrace, and then pushes you back and holds you by the shoulders, and just says, "If I get out of line again,
spray bottle."
No, I have my own flaws. I'm a bruja. My temper and
really
my work. Yeah, Deacon. Fuck.
I know nothing about that. I definitely haven't had a bruja by my side in the 6 years I've been. In the 10 years I've been in Kindred, I've had one by my side for 6.
Can you fucking not be snarky for fucking just this, please?
I'm feeling more like myself before I was a Kindred, so
Thanks.
I'll try to
just. If I get out of line, put me in line.
I'll only do it verbally because I don't like using my stuff on people.
No, that's fine.
They've royally pissed me off.
That's fine.
Or I want to kill them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go kill Mario Giordano.
You don't. Okay.
Nope.
You don't have to kill. See.
I'm gonna go kill Mario.
You don't have to kill Mario because Mario can be of use.
Yeah, I know, but he hurt my baby, and I gotta go.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Why is this everyone's reaction about me, and I don't understand it?
Because you're Stonewall at a glance, and you're absolutely one of the most stoic and influential people that I've ever met in my entire life. But I know that in the deepest core of you that it is literally just a marshmallow. So I'm gonna go and kill Mario Giordano now.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
He is of use.
Okay. I'm thinking about it though, pretty heavily.
That's fine. I've been thinking about it since the first fucking time I met him.
I'm gonna go burn his church down.
Well, that I don't care about.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, first time I met him, I was fucking shot on someone's kitchen table.
That's how I met my sire.
Oh, God, is that how I almost met my sire?
Yeah, it was traumatic. I was shot on a kitchen table, and they said, "Good job, kid," and then embraced me. So
Bruja are fucked.
I think that's very much a pot in the kettle kind of situation, but we can table that.
No, like there was a full conversation of like, "Hey, this is what's happening."
Yeah,
and there was a 6-month period of me being a ghoul, and then I got turned.
Yeah. Okay. I'm leaving. And
okay.
Fucking Fox gets up and walks out.
And then I put my hands in my head, and then I pull him back and just. Ugh. Oh my god. It's
Are-
so much more fun when I don't get hurt.
Are we comfortable zooming out from there?
Yes, because it turns into just Deacon being grossed out by his hands, but also fascinated by his hands, and then a stern talking to with Z.
Deacon is such an autistic man. All right. I love that. I love that for you. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. We zoom out to truly what is another speeding vehicle that evening. The
I do like to drive fast, it's true.
luxury sports car that Lupe is driving has in the passenger seat, very loopy, Liam Claret.
Does he say anything after they're like in the car and moving, or
They get in the
does he
car.
say-
They're moving. He looks in the rearview mirror quite a few times. He seems very nervous. So I took true love and I squeezed it in my hand until it broke.
That's one way to put it.
I think the start should be an apology. I'm sorry that I let everything go for so long and that I brought us here. I thought that I was enough to push back and manipulate the highest peak of this city. And I did it without you. And that was the wrong choice. And I was being forced to do things that hurt my spirit and yours. I know you don't want me back right now. And that's okay. Because I don't think I deserve you right now.
Not going to disagree with you there, but I'm not going to leave you in the lurch either.
I have so much explaining to do.
Yes, you do. But first, both of us need to eat. We're not going to be productive like this.
Is Temple
God
still
knows
around?
what else you've done. Of course it is.
Okay. You look great.
I know. Presses a little harder on the gas. I remember when you bought me this car. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Does it still hitch going into third gear?
Every time. Can't seem to get it to go away.
I never could get that diagnosed. I don't know what was wrong with it.
I think that's its charm.
It's kind of a trend at this point, isn't it?
Finding something that seems really perfect and then it's got something wrong with it.
If there is anything I have learned in this life, is that there is only one perfect thing, and we are not it.
So, I've been captive for a bit.
Howley.
It was Howley. Yeah. He's a monster. Worse than I ever thought.
It explains so much, looking back. About Howley, I mean.
He tormented me. He forced me to spend a very, very large amount of time casting rituals and burning my blood to find the Sword of Cain just outside of Calgary. And then when I did, he sent me after them.
It doesn't make sense. You're not a fighter.
I think he wanted me dead.
That would make more sense. You're too smart for that.
I have a lot of information on them.
Good. I will need it all.
I was visited by when I was in the cage, I was visited by Lady K.
Her again.
She told me about you.
Of course she did.
That's how I knew you were still alive.
What did she ask of you? Did she give you anything?
No.
Hmm.
She said I wasn't worthy. She said that you're the chosen one now.
Apparently. Whatever that means.
I have assumptions. What it is.
Well, I would certainly love to know more.
Can talk about it at Temple.
Fair enough. Speaking of, she's going to instruct her phone to text her team to have whatever blood stores I have ready.
Oh, for sure.
And or to find me a blood doll on short notice. Or two.
You get a fairly instant report back that they have a couple of dolls ready.
Well, my dear, it seems everything is set. Everything is ready.
Where do we go from here?
You and I?
Yeah.
I expect conversations can be had.
I tried to escape. Find you.
What about before that?
I
You weren't in a cage when you told me to leave.
I wasn't.
And you weren't in a cage when you said you'd like to see me try living without you. I've been doing quite well, in fact, during this time.
I think I've made some mistakes that I can't really take back.
No.
I took the time inside the cage to heal my beast. I connected with Set. And I prayed. I took that time. I let myself degrade. I was unworthy of you, of all of you. I understand. And if I don't, then I want to.
Time will tell. I'm not going to outright say no, but right now, it's more of a not right now. Regardless, there are much more serious things happening in this city that go beyond you and I.
I think we can work together.
Yes.
And when we get to the other side of this, I will wait and work and beg to get you back.
We shall see. But for now, yes, we should combine forces. I have much information for you as well.
I think the most pressing that you should know as soon as, well, I mean, I can just say here is Strathcona's planning to kill the Anarchs. All of them.
Is he working with the Sabbat?
No.
Again.
No. He woke up and he has everybody's havens. There's so many contingencies that this man had before he ever went to sleep. He's a very dangerous kindred, and whatever he told you in that tower, whatever was said, is just stall tactics. Strathcona plans to kill you all.
I'm not sure how conscious you were when he suggested I rejoin the Camarilla with you.
I think he does genuinely want that. I think he wants everyone to either bend the knee or die. That might be why Lydia switched sides.
And where do you stand on the matter?
I'm going to kill Duncan Howley. And the very last thing that I want Kyle Strathcona to do is just bend down on a knee in front of you and apologize for taking me away from you.
That's a good start.
I will never work for the Camarilla again.
And that's what I wanted to hear.
I can't promise I'm going to be a dyed-in-the-wool anarch, but they will have every resource that I have access to crush the Ivory Tower.
Lupe just kind of grins a little bit because she knows that's a lot of things.
I've learned some things since I was in the cage. I had to survive. I can take some fairly horrific shapes now to fight and survive.
Well, that sounds fun. So you're becoming more of a fighter.
I had to. It was a matter of survival.
I have been working in that direction myself. Interesting how times change.
Set is a god of war and destruction. And sometimes our shape has to take that of a blade.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I need a drink.
We'll get there soon. Trust me, there will be plenty when we arrive. I say as we pull up to Temple. So I bring him inside, and I make sure he's brought to one of the secret rooms.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to deal with people.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And also so I can keep all that under control, because he's a lot worse off than I am.
Yeah, 100%.
And we have a meal, and I'm saying it because I need to feed super bad. I'm in rough fucking shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the worst Lupe has ever let herself get.
You can definitely both slake for hunger. As like a few blood dolls are brought before you in order to feed. Yeah.
Cool. So then I'm just technically right back down to 1 because I can't go to 0 without killing someone, and I don't feel like doing that today.
No. So Liam takes a deep breath and he looks at the stump of his hand.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
It'll heal.
Spend some time.
It'll heal.
I know.
Huh. I didn't think this is how I'd come back.
No, I have expected you to crash Elysium.
I thought you would have came and saved me far before this, but I think that was kind of wishful thinking, wasn't it? You would have came and found me, and that might have been just a little bit of my ego showing.
Well, considering I didn't know you were in trouble until you had already been in trouble.
I really thought you were going to just come back to me. I really did. When I was not well, I was pretty convinced that you would come back to me and that things would be falling apart for you, but I'm
an idiot?
That is what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rationally, you know me better than that.
Rationally, I know far better than that. You don't ask a goddess to come crawling back. That's not how that works.
Exactly.
Huh. It feels good to be back. Here in
Though
Temple.
I am not overly enthusiastic about our romantic relationship, it is good to see you.
You see that like
I'm
stings
glad
a little
you're
bit
here.
for him. He like he's been eyeing and like wanting to like there's some old habits of like physical intimacy that he looks like
She
he
has
wants to
definitely
kick in.
kept him at arm's length, literally.
Yeah, he's like, Even just like physical comfort after being tormented for so long. And he's like, it's not the time. But so we should meet with the rest of the domain, hey?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to find the Baron. She has to stop herself from saying Trevor.
The Baron? Of course, yeah. He's the leader. I get it.
There's a bit more to it than that, but yes.
What do you mean?
Might as well just get the news out of the way since you did that with your news. The Baron and I have been seeing each other. It's new.
That's okay. How do I know that it wasn't what was best? I can't. I can't. I can't act like I know what you need anymore.
Well,
Doesn't even
That's
sound
fair.
like a cat.
it's literally just squishy.
Get out.
She's not happy whether the door is open or closed. There's nothing you can do to satisfy the squish.
No, she wants in and then out and then in and then out.
She's just screaming in the background. She'll start screaming again in about 10 minutes, wanting to be let back in.
Yeah.
I love Lupe.
Huh?
She's like, I love Lupe.
Yeah, of course.
She
That is
is
exactly what she's
bad.
saying. Yeah.
Men are trash.
Yeah, I'm saying men are
Definitely what she's
trash.
screaming in the back.
That is what she's screaming.
All the misandry in the background coming from the cat. Well, to be fair, I know you were convinced that I would come back, but as far as I was concerned, things were over between us.
Well,
At least for the time being.
are we doing this now? Do you want to do this now?
No,
I mean,
we don't have to.
we can. I don't. Okay. And he like through all of the bullshit and through all the torment and all this kind, he just like kind of. Okay. We're going to live forever.
Sure.
I have had you. We have had each other for 50 years. Longer. Some people will never even live that long. And we have seen the depths of each other's souls. We have worked, loved. We've explored every inch of each other's minds and bodies. And I still failed you. If you need to be with Trevor, I will wait until there is room for both of us, or until you two decide to part ways. I'm not going to assume to know what you need anymore. I just want to be there for whatever's next.
being there is a great start.
Even in the cage, I tried to be there. I can't promise that I won't degrade again. I can't. That whatever Set's will is Set's will. But if it does happen and you can't be with me, I have to accept that. And if things get really messy, I have so much confidence that the Chainbreaker, Lupe, Escondido, Mari will survive and thrive. So I guess everything is turned and the tables have been flipped. And now I will worship at the feet of the one that I created.
He considers for a moment. That sounds like suitable penance.
I'm glad. I'm also going to shower you with so much money and so many gifts. It's going to get a little ridiculous.
Tell me, actually, I never managed to make time. What the fuck are all those buildings for? They were Strathcona's.
They were Strathcona's, and then I transferred it all to me legally, mind you. You bought the entire fashion district of Calgary.
Oh, Noemi's gonna love that.
Yeah. It brings in...
Oh, I opened a new club. That's why I was too busy.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see it.
Also, monsters, fairies, mages.
Fairies?
Yeah. I met one. He was kind of hot.
You can see him biting his tongue to, not give advice. He's like, I have to trust. I need to trust. And that's interesting. I'm glad that the incredibly chaotic, unpredictable, and dangerous fairy was hot. I'm glad.
Oh, one of them owes me. I'm excited about that.
I'm sure that you are so very aware that that is a double-edged sword and will treat that appropriately.
Oh yeah, I made him let me know.
Okay. He's so concerned.
He just smiles. I'm learning.
Yeah, you're learning quickly. Thank you for coming for me. And taking me away from there. And not leaving me with them. You had every right.
I'm not that heartless and you know it.
Maybe I was just a little down on myself.
Well, not that heartless towards you, at least. Other people.
I was going to say your heartlessness is kind of one of the more attractive qualities about you, if I'm being honest.
Well, then the next time you fuck up, I won't be as merciful as I am right now. Is that preferable?
As would be your right, if I'm honest. Let's start over, hey?
Okay.
I think I need to earn back. And
oh yes, you do.
And you have so much on your plate that I'm just gonna do my best to stay out of the way and help how I can.
She just kind of nods.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You killed Marissa, hey.
Oh.
She just went missing.
Well, when you send me the white blonde girl Timu version of me, did you expect me to be happy? I didn't
expect you to kill her.
I didn't expect you to be happy.
I didn't expect you to kill her. 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 I didn't expect you to kill Well, you did, didn't you?
She was a bitch, and I didn't like her.
Okay.
You've seen me do worse.
I know, but like,
I've been good lately, though, aside from that one little oopsie.
just an oopsie. We're just calling that an
sunglasses.
oopsie. Oh, God. I missed you. I did.
Mm.
We got along before anything happened between us.
We did.
Okay.
And I expect we will again in time.
In time. But for now, I guess I'm here to kill a god with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they keep calling it. The sect of the Shattered Eye.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard that term.
That's the local branch of the Sword of Cain. They want
Why?
its return.
They want. Oh, well. Then that's what he wants as well.
The problem in Kidu.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they want it so that they can eat it and kill it.
But it's my job to eat it.
No,
Are we talking about two different things?
no, I don't think we are. Are you going to eat it?
Well, Lady K said she wanted me to devour her brother, so...
That is Lady K's brother, yeah.
It is my divine stepping stool.
Have you
or
spoken
something
to
like
it?
that. Once.
And?
Oh, he was extremely unhappy that I used his blood. And very unhappy that I tried to communicate with him.
Presumptuous. It's swill like the rest of ours. He shouldn't act so holy.
I agree, but I wasn't about to argue with him while he was in my mind. He did
No, it's...
a little bit of damage on the way out. I did not like that. Oh, I have blood sorcery now.
I never did get around to training you in it.
Mm-hmm. I
You
got
were
it on
far
my
more
own.
focused in social pursuits.
Well, somebody needed to keep bringing the faithful to the ministry.
Well, I mean, look at you. It wasn't gonna be me.
I stole your book, by the way. I still have it. I didn't throw it away.
Thank you.
I suppose I can give it back now that I'm done studying it. Maybe.
You hold on to it. I think it's better in your hands than mine right now.
Mm.
My havens have been
Compromised, I assume.
compromised. Is there someone I can stay with?
She thinks for a second. I have apartments. You could stay in one until we figure out a more
Okay.
permanent or preferred solution.
Right. I just don't want to stay in your havens. Because, well, you know.
Well, I have more than one place to stay.
Okay. All right. I should go and get some affairs in order and work on healing myself. I know.
What time is it? Like, is there enough time in the night for him to do this stuff?
It's only like halfway through the night,
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
but I would ask, maybe I wait. I know it won't be permanent, but could I stay at Temple tonight?
Oh, of course.
Okay. I think I need to pray.
I think we both do.
in a proper temple.
I think we both do.
Yeah.
I feel unsure about what Lady K wants me to do.
I feel unsure about Lady K in general. She
It's
if
not
she
set.
well, if she is who she says that she is, it is a very shattered child of our father. Very shattered child. And and she's going to be resisting the call as well. I just can't help thinking that maybe she's manipulating you.
I'm sure she is. That's why I'm not sure about this part. Although, she gifted me some sort of power, though I didn't have a choice in the matter. Not really. At the time, I welcomed it, but I don't know what it is now.
I can tell you exactly what it is.
All right.
That is the kiss of the Dark Father.
What does that mean?
It is a very legendary gift given by Kementiri. I have a feeling she truly does want you to devour her brother. The kiss of the Dark Father will remove any constraints and any benefits from the Amaranth. It is a blessing and it is a curse. You cannot be stained or gain power from drinking the heart's blood. She wants you to destroy her brother.
So simply destroy him and get nothing from it.
She's using you as a tool. I thought so.
No, then I
And
won't do it.
she's dressing it up as some sort of ascension for you.
Yes.
Yeah. She did the same trick not so very long ago.
Wow.
Our patron is a trickster.
It tracks.
Set was too.
That also tracks.
So, the question is, though, is that not the most direct path to this thing's destruction?
It's true. It would solve really all of our problems. And this gift, I expect I can't simply get rid of it.
We can look into it. We can look into that.
That's secondary.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't say no to more power, but I would rather have it gone.
That's a scary bauble to hold.
I know. I've seen some things. Unsettling things.
Yeah. let's pray.
Okay.
And I think we can zoom out from there.
Mhm.
We are going to zoom in on our final scene of the evening. December. Can I presume that you go back to the magic shop?
Yes.
Okay.
And upon arrival, she doesn't speak to anyone. She goes upstairs directly to the most secure portion of her haven and haphazardly pulls out pieces of paper, ink, writes a note. Ignore this at your peril. Don't come in here. And she pastes it to the door.
You hear the creaking of wood, the scraping of something on walls, and a sort of low thud, and then a knocking on the door.
What? She's in the middle of drawing in chalk on the floor.
Is now a bad time?
Enter.
He ducks down underneath the door, and all 9.5 feet of Pothinos comes in. His wings are wrapped about him, tucked in as closely as they can be. His horned head is almost scraping the ceiling as usual, and he looks down to you and
Hello.
This may be an intrusion, but I have been following you. The events of this evening led to you having a tale. There was a creature.
Why do you think I'm drawing this right now? Are you interrupting me for a good reason, or can this wait?
They are staked on your roof. I thought you may want to talk to them or destroy them.
Oh, yes. I forgive my manners. I have been having a rough day. Thank you.
he reaches out a massive hand and he places it on your shoulder and taps a few times.
There. We all have days like that. I am here for you, if you would like it.
Actually, yes, I would appreciate it if you stayed while I spoke to them.
I've been on the internet.
What on the internet? On which part of the internet? How do you access? No, wait. What is important about this information?
Would you like a hug?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
There's a man named Modi that I used to know. And I found him, and he has shown me things.
You've been talking to Uptown School on the internet.
We agree on many things, yes.
That's very interesting. I'm glad you have a friend. Does that have anything to do with the things on the roof?
No.
Great, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
And we're going up there. What is up there?
So as you walk up, Pothanos follows like very directly behind you, and he unsheaths.
And I'll say it's just like it's an internal staircase that is like reinforced as part of the back half of the house
Right.
that goes directly into the roof.
Okay.
So there's like a normal exit.
Yeah, for sure. He does follow you up along the way, unsheathing a sword that's likely 6.5 to 7 feet long of just rough sharpened iron. And he unfurls his wings, and then he points the sword at the thing on the roof, which has been nailed down with several railway spikes and staked through the heart. It is the giant demon thing that was in that room, the 3-eyed, 8-limbed, horny monstrosity that was in that chamber.
Fuck.
Yes.
Thank you, Pothanos. I would be fucking dead right now if not for you.
Maybe, yes.
Have you seen anything like this before?
Many times, yes. This is the Zulu form of the Samishi. It is a clan of flesh shapers, dire enemies of your clan. This is a war form, one that is taken for moments of great violence.
They want us fucking dead.
In all likelihood, yes, that is usually there. It is either to strike fear or to kill. They're not as tough as they look, though.
I'll keep that in mind. I am about as tough as I look, so I'll have a problem either way.
Then you're a fearsome warrior.
Very kind. She'll look at this creature, and try. She's basically trying to assess, if it can be communicated with verbally, or if she needs to tap in to magical means to do so.
You could speak to it. Like, verbally, yeah, for sure. It does have a mouth, like a regular, lipped humanoid mouth.
Who controls you?
The creature's eyes open. First of all, Pothanos walks over. In order to speak with it, I will need to pull the stake from its chest.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Will you intervene should it make moves against me?
I have spiked it to the roof using iron from the railways, and my sword will kill it very quickly. I have done this many times. It would not last a very long time. If you would like, you can hold the sword instead for protection.
The sword is longer than I am tall. I don't think I can hold
It's lighter
that.
than it looks.
I think you're the sword expert between us, so I will attempt to trust you on this occasion and
Okay.
remove the stake. I want to speak to it.
All right. He takes like his gigantic clawed hand and moves it over to the stake and gingerly plucks up this like chair leg sized piece of wood that has been driven through this creature, and just you hear this wet like as he removes it, and the creature draws in a breath.
Is that blood that remains on the stake?
There's a little bit, but like it's not anything to trigger anything.
Great. December's gonna tap it with her finger
Mm-hmm.
and taste it. And use a taste for blood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so resolve blood sorcery. Ooh. Wait, if you get a critical, how many is that again?
2 extra.
You get an extra 2 on top of the 2 10s you rolled.
Yeah.
2 10s. Okay. So that's 6 successes. Messy critical.
I'm going to give you a willpower damage. You can just take that.
What is that just a regular willpower? Mark it off?
It's the inability to gain that willpower back until it's healed. But and it would also remove it if it dropped it down below a certain amount. But regardless, you taste this blood. And it is like a shock to the nervous system. This is a very alien creature. Its mindset is strange. It works in ways that you are not familiar with. The linear human thinking that you're usually aware of is jumbled. It thinks in puzzles. It thinks in circles. If the normal solving of an algorithm is what a human would do, sin plus cost, etc., this is the non-Euclidean, strange, abstract, experimental, theoretical mathematics. It stings your psyche, but this is a Samitsi. Its generation is 10th. What other information do you garner from this? It is a vampire.
On a critical
Have
specifically.
they committed diablerie?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, you get. Yeah, on a critical, Sharmi just said it. Whether it has ever committed diablerie.
Oh, yes, it has.
And the generation is what you get on a critical. Yeah. Everything else is just for regular success.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you get all of that information verifiably.
So it is a vampire who's in this form currently.
Yes.
And they have other forms they take.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I understand correctly.
On paper, it's likely 3.
Okay.
Its eyes look to you, filled with hatred, as it comes back to consciousness. If you let me free...
Who controls you?
If you let me free, I will kill you quickly.
Great, I won't let you free. Who controls you? Don't make me...
No one controls me. I am free.
And why do you want me dead?
Because you do not follow Cain. Because you do not follow the sword. Because you are an unholy abomination. Unworthy. A follower of the antediluvians. You are sin. And you will die for it.
You're one of Alexis's new friends, then.
Alexis is my family.
December's gonna just an insight in this situation. If she feels like there's anything beyond the cult like motivation and doctrine in this creature in this moment? Like, is there anything to appeal to, or does she feel like she is hitting that I'm in the cult brick wall?
Give me a wits and insight. Absolutely.
Oh boy. Ooh. 4 successes. That's the most I could get.
You're talking to a flesh-shaped monstrosity sent to kill you in the name of a dread cult. You know the legends. You're real familiar with cults. This guy's drank the Kool-Aid.
I tell you to give her a message for me, but you're not worth the time. Athanos, we don't need this one. Destroy it.
Right away. And just a savage cut through the creature's head, collarbone, down to the heart.
Does that look like it did the trick?
It very slowly starts to desiccate and turn to ash. He didn't move his organs. It took only one swipe.
Excellent job. You are efficient. And December, when she entered the shop, she was in a very different state. And standing here watching this creature disintegrate, some satisfaction has returned to her eyes. She gains a slight smirk as she watches the thing fall apart. And then she looks over at Pothinus and says, anything else that you've noticed while following me? I'll forgive you since you saved my life.
A few things, yes.
Let's discuss them. I think out here is best, so you don't ruin any furniture.
Oh, okay. So you're being monitored by Lydia. She had you followed. A few people came from her haven. Someone has been placing small trinkets in your wake as well. I think it's one of yours.
One of mine.
Yes.
Someone of the coven. The suspense is perfection.
Get the
Thank
fuck
you,
in here. God.
I love her so much.
The biggest pain in my fucking ass.
Oh.
Right when a raid comes in.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in
Incredible
to me
timing.
bringing my cat into the room because she's the worst. And scratches at my door. Hi, guys. Welcome in. We're playing some VTM. So, Pothinos says, yes, it's the, Marsha.
What? How do you know that?
Because we've met. I hang out on your roof a lot.
Yes, I encouraged you to do so.
Yeah, she likes to come up here and smoke cigarettes and drink beer.
Yes, she is well within her rights to do.
Absolutely. We've gotten to know each other a little.
And so she told you she's been placing things?
No, I saw it. I saw her. I saw her doing it.
What kind of thing? Do you have an example? Do you have one you can show me? I need to see it.
It's like a little bag. It's like a bag of stuff.
I never should have let her learn. I never should have.
I could have stopped her.
I thank you for not taking this into your own hands. She can't survive a staking.
Okay.
I'll deal with her in my own way.
All right. Other than that, no, things have been pretty quiet, if I'm honest.
Other than what just happened tonight at the tower.
The horrifying monster following you, yes.
And just a couple of days ago when I was shot up in an attempt to ensorcel a captive prince.
Yes.
Yeah, that's quiet for you. It's very interesting.
I was at war and was sort of an axeman for your evil cult for the better part of a millennia. So this is am I being flippant?
No.
Okay.
Actually,
It's kind
valuable
of
context.
very droll.
Because all you've done is kill and follow for thousands of years.
Well, for many years, the only time that I was awake was to slay the biggest and most horrifying things, and then was fed their essence in order to gain strength. So, yes.
Led a very different life than me. I have to read
Well,
to gain strength.
No, you have your struggles. You know, you have to cook pasta. I don't know how to do that.
Do that. Actually, I don't have to. I technically no longer have to do any of those.
Okay. Well,
hard. I have a question for you. In the time since we last met,
all right.
You seem to have, let's say, mellowed out in terms of what is happening here in my safe space.
No, not at all. I'm just at peace with the fact that you're lying to yourself and have not come to terms with the horrifying reality of the bondage that you place upon mortals.
Am I?
Well, we all make mistakes. They seem well treated.
After what I've seen today, I don't think I'm lying to myself.
Okay. Well, that's fine too. If you want to get into it a little, do you think that, taking away the free will of mortals and forcing them to do your bidding and keeping them in the line of fire in a supernal class war is good?
Do I think that's good? No.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's the first step. Yes.
Do I think anything is good here anymore? No.
I am.
There's no good left.
No, I am.
You are useful, powerful,
Yes.
talented,
Honorable.
interesting.
A goodly man.
Good?
Yes.
I don't lie. I don't cheat. I worship the Lord. I have a rather staunch, ground against the higher class, the bourgeoisie. I think they should be laid low, and the proletariat rised up. I think I'm pretty good. I'm learning social things too.
Like conversation.
Well, like,
Never thought I would have a philosophical discussion with a 9-foot statue that could kill me with a single touch.
but I wouldn't.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, it's like, I think everybody makes mistakes, like I said. And yours is like the one of the bigger ones. But you aren't being bad to the people that you've put into supernatural bondage, right?
Oh, not currently.
Not currently, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've done a lot of that in the past, and it is coming back to bite me in the ass. And now I don't know: is she alive? Is she dead? Is everything that I put myself through for years worth it after all of this? My existence is a mistake.
He like
Why continue?
peers down at you, gets a little closer. Did you say sorry?
She wasn't going to accept sorry. It was too late.
Yeah, but that's on her. If you meant it, then that's a part of the human experience. Not everybody is meant to be together. And sometimes people hurt each other. And it's not always comfortable to sit in the aftermath of a horrible separation.
You have learned so much from the internet.
It's Modi.
Fucking Modi.
He's a really smart man. He taught me about the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. We're going to rise up, the working class. It's fate.
We actually need to do this sooner rather than later.
Can we do it sooner?
I would love to sometime. We have kind of priority of things that need to get done, but
Okay.
soon. Speaking of which, would you be willing to be of assistance to me? I have obviously been distracted from drawing my wards, and despite dealing with one problem, I worry about more to follow. I've lived in the same place since I knew the one who wants to kill me.
That's a bad choice.
The whole point of me being here is the shop. If I abandon it, and I may as well be ash.
Okay. That's a little fatalistic. But I understand being attached to a place. I was on a balcony in Vienna for like 200 years, and I miss it sometimes. The breeze would come in the right way, and there'd be enough fog that I'd get a little condensation, and sometimes it would get in my mouth, and it would like clean out the bird poop, and it was nice. So I would like to go back there one day, but it's full of horrifying premiere. No offense.
Yes.
But
Don't go back.
but regardless, it would be my honor to assist you however you would like.
I need need advance warning of danger. I have been surprised here too many times. What can I do for you in return for your continued observance of M3? What do you want in return?
Oh, I know this one. I would like $1,000 into PS5.
Where will you plug in your PS5?
I don't know what a PS5 is, but Modi said to ask for one.
What will you spend your $1,000 on?
I don't know. I would like I would I feel like that's a bad answer, but I was told to say it.
It is a bad answer. I'm going to give you a better one.
Okay.
Instead, what you can receive is a boon from me. And
I don't want it.
What do you mean?
I'll take a nice chair for up here.
All right. We can consider that a boon of sorts. Well, it'll need to be made of stone. Hold you. What manner of chair do you look for?
A big one?
Okay, I'll get creative.
Yes.
In return for a place to sit here, and come and go as you please, I ask that any knowledge of any observation from supernatural or mundane forces be identified and reported to me. And should any danger come towards the shop, the first priority is to stop it. Second is to warn me so that I can protect the coven.
I will destroy any threats to this place.
Okay.
I'd also like some books.
Oh, there's so many books. What do you like to read? What language do you read in? Languages?
Latin, German. I can read Estonian. I can read a little bit of Gaelic, English.
Oh. All right, I've got all of those.
I like
What,
romance.
fiction.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, the smallest section of my library, but I'll bring out what I've got.
Okay. I would like that.
Thank you, Bothnos. I thought this night was going to end much differently than it has. I've made a lot of mistakes recently, and not so recently. And to speak about them freely is actually helpful.
Sometimes you just need a friend. I didn't have one for like 1,000 years.
Who did you have before?
My wife.
Your wife.
Yes.
They took her from you, or you from her?
She was killed in front of me, yes. Before I was taken. That was a long time ago. She would be dead now anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
Unless she was one like me.
Well, I would rather not.
I know.
Yes, we're heartless aberrations in the eyes of God, but we got to make what we can of it, you know?
I think I'll have to write that one down.
Yeah, tell everybody.
For me.
Sure. He extends out a hand and places it on your shoulder again.
I would like you to be able to lean on me, because I think that if we talk a lot, you'll be better. And if I stick around, you won't be dead. And also, you don't need to be bad to get things done, you know? You can just be a good guy. One of the good guys.
That would be really nice if it was true.
We'll just stop doing blood sorcery.
That's not happening.
It's the worst one, really. You can just stop.
I can't.
I can teach you what I do.
I would love to learn.
It's a lot of stuff with rocks.
You transmute the form of rocks.
It's part of it. You can like walk through them.
Trap people in them.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That would be useful.
There's the one where I can touch a building and I know, I know how many people are in it.
That sounds very useful.
Yeah, it is. And I can be in the sun.
One thing I cannot do.
Yeah, people are usually pretty jealous about it.
I've come to terms with it by now.
Okay.
Hey, Pothinos, I just want to say thank you. And one way that I think might work, give you something. And she's going to take off from her wrist a bracelet that she has that expands significantly to a much larger size. And
Oh,
put it on
okay.
his wrist.
Yeah, he takes it.
Is this your first gift
Yeah.
since, before?
Well, Modi gave me some lottery scratchers, he called them. And I guess that kind of counts.
What are you gonna do with the winnings? You would have to put in information. You don't even have an alias. Is he even thinking this through? He is not as smart as he seems.
Okay, he seems real smart to me. I'm gonna go.
Yes, I'll see you again soon,
Yeah.
and you'll get your chair shortly.
I appreciate it. And then Pothinos takes off in flight, just directly up into the air, just a quick and is gone.
Blots out the moon for a moment.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Blows some of the mist that's gathered on like the frosty rooftop here. Some of the snow that's accumulated on his wings is blown away. He fucking shoots off into the night.
Accidentally didn't get it work.
Yeah, folks, I think we're gonna zoom out from there. Hi, hello. Hi, Raiders. Hi, individuals that have stuck around. If you're still here, hit the follow button. We do this every week. You can follow along and check out what we're doing here on Another World Tabletop. We tell a lot of stories that are like this. So that was our VTM Sanguine Dominion Chronicle, Chapter 19. But we are going to find someone to raid out to. Is T-Pain live?
Sure is.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
Is it gonna let you raid though? Is the question.
Yeah, is he gonna? No, they don't. Damn. All right, who else is live? Anybody got somebody else that's live? Let's take a peek, see.
Clem's on.
Sachi's live.
Oh, yeah,
Sachi's
on.
live. Clem's live. T-Pain's live. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we can go say hi to Sachi. Yeah. Go say hello to Sachi. Just spam stone cutouts in the chat. She'll know what you're talking about. We will see you this exact same time next week for the season finale of Sanguine Dominion. And then we will be taking a 1-week hiatus. So we will catch you all on the flip-flop. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye.